Hello again. Today, number 237. My name is Mary, and today's story called The Sabbath. After the feast of the Passover, Jesus went again to Capernaum in Galilee beside the lake. One Sabbath, he was walking with his disciples through the fields of ripe grain. The disciples, as they walked, picked the heads of grain, rubbed them in their hands, blew away the chaff, and ate the kernels of wheat. The law of the Jews allowed anyone walking through the fields to eat what he could gather with his hands, though it did not allow him to take any of the grain home. But the Pharisees, whose goodness was all for show, said it was a breaking of the Sabbath to pick the ears and rub them in the hands on the Sabbath. They said to Jesus, "Do you see how your disciples are doing on the Sabbath? What is against the law?" Jesus answered them, "Have you never read what David did when he was hungry? He went into the house of God, took the holy bread from the table, ate some of it, and gave some to his men, though the law said that only the priests might eat this bread. And do you not know that on the Sabbath the priests in the temple work, killing and offering the sacrifices? Yet they do no wrong. I say to you that one greater than the temple is here. For the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath." Jesus meant them to understand that he was the Son of God, that God lived in him even more fully than he lived in the temple, and that he spoke as Lord of all. On another Sabbath, Jesus went to the synagogue. A man was there whose hand was withered. The Pharisees watched Jesus to see whether he would make his hand well on the Sabbath. And now I will show you a picture that says Jesus healed the man with the withered hand. And here it is. The Pharisees watched Jesus to see whether he would make his hand well on the Sabbath. Not that they felt for the poor man, they only wished to find some opportunity to speak against Jesus. Jesus knew all their thoughts, and he spoke to the man, "Rise up and stand there. All can see you." The man rose up from the mat where he had been sitting and stood before all the people. Then Jesus looked around them sternly, sad because their hearts were so hard and cruel, and he said, "It is against the law to do good on the Sabbath, or to do evil, to heal a man, or to try to kill a man, as you are doing. If any one of you owns a sheep and it falls into a pit on the Sabbath, doesn't he save it? Isn't a man worth more than a sheep? I tell you, that it is right to do good to men on the Sabbath. And then, turning to the man, he said, "Stretch out your hand." The man obeyed the word of Jesus and held out his hand. At once it became strong and well, like his other hand. Many of the people were glad as they saw this. But the Pharisees, who hated Jesus, went out very angry and met together to make a plan for putting Jesus to death. And that was the word of the Lord. Now we come to our discussion questions. Number 1, what is a Sabbath? What is a Sabbath? Number 2, what did the disciples do on the Sabbath? What did the disciples do on the Sabbath? Number 3, why did the Pharisees think this man wrong? Why did the Pharisees think this was wrong? Number 4, what did Jesus mean when he said, "One greater than the temple is here, for the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath"? What did Jesus mean when he said, "One greater than the temple is here, for the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath"? Why? And the last question, number 5. Why did Jesus heal people on the Sabbath? Why did Jesus heal people on the Sabbath? And that was the end of our questions of day 237. So, thank you for attending and listening the word of the Lord. May God bless us all. Till next time. Bye for now. Have a great day.